What's up, Trek Nation, and welcome back to After the Snap. It's me, Tasha Pierce, bringing you something else I think about Star Trek Picard Season 3. We need to talk about that red door and exactly who we think is behind it. Of course, if I'm correct, this video is one big spoiler, so tread carefully in these Federation streets. And if you're feeling a little squirrely though, jump with me into all the clues that could identify EvilBossFace. On that note, let's go. The sneak peek scene for Star Trek Picard Season 3, Episode 9 finds us in the same place we were in Episode 8, just about to enter the red door in Jack's mind. The difference this time is Deanna actually opens it, and whatever's on the other side spooks the hell out of her. Today I'm going to share 5 clues that point to who or what that is. Now we should probably assume one thing though. Whoever or whatever is behind that door is also EvilBossFace. Hopefully we can agree on that. EvilBossFace uses similar vocabulary as Jean-Luc Picard. They both refer to Jack as the boy, and his word choices remind me of Picard. The voice modulation also sounds like it's covering an accent. Now that's something I noticed that's based on my gut. Number 4 is more quantifiable. Number 4. In Episode 1, we first encounter Beverly as her ship, the Helios, is being boarded by the Changelings. In the background, we hear 2 things. Number 1, we hear a song by the Ink Spots, I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire. And number 2, we hear Picard's captain logs from Best of Both Worlds, specifically a portion in which he says, I have no explanation for their special interest in me or this ship. Who else does that sound like? Now, as a little bonus, the screen is showing Picard's captain logs from 2 other notable moments in his career. Number 1, the mind meld he shared with Sarek, and number 2, encounter at Farpoint, the first time he met Q. We can deduce that these things were all placed in Episode 1 as clues for where this season is going. If that's the case, we know Picard is at the center of things. His mind meld, assimilation, and relationship with Q will factor in somehow. And if that little tree is any indication, his family tree is also in play. And the song choice may indicate that Picard doesn't want to set the world on fire. That'll become more important in number 3, which is, in No Win Scenario, during Shaw's epic monologue, he made 2 references to something burning. First, he described the initial moments of Wolf 359.
It's like space itself was burning.
Then he told Jack where Picard was on that day.
Do you know where your old man was on that day? He was on that board cube, setting the world on fire.
Picard didn't want to set the world on fire, but another part of him did.
I am Locutus of Borg. Resistance is futile.
In Episode 8, Surrender, there are a couple of lines that scream Borg and Jack's relationship with Locutus. Jack explained to his parents that he isn't a changeling. Then he states,
I've never changed into or from anything. I am who I am. A talker.
A talker. Just like Locutus. Then Jack threatened Vadic. If she wanted him alive, she needed to release the crew by saying,
so if you want me alive, you let them go. There's really no point resisting.
Which may as well be synonymous with resistance is futile. Later, when Seven decides to remain at Jack's side, Vadic says, how fitting it is for you to stay and witness this. I wonder why she'd say that. Come on guys, they're literally spelling it out. And finally, number 1. It can't be anybody else, damn it. It's not the Parrace, it's not Armis, it's definitely not Kirk. The entity behind that door wants to set the world on fire. Its influence over Jack has made him long to connect and fear isolation. Rewatch this season and take a shot every time you hear the word connect. You will have alcohol poisoning before the end. The item stolen from Daystrom's station has been described as a weapon more destructive than the portal weapon. Picard's body was only a weapon when he was assimilated by the Borg. Also, the shadow on his face in this photo is where his Borg connections would be. It is, it always has been Borg/Locutus. This is the only enemy Picard has never defeated. Himself. The real Borg will show up. Forget that weird shit you saw on the Stargazer. EvilBossFace needed Picard's body and Picard's son. It sounds as if he, Locutus, is the one who impregnated Beverly to have an heir. Everything is about legacy this season. Geordi protecting his, Picard finding out about his son, Soong giving Data/Lore another shot, Vadic seeking vengeance for her family, Beverly protecting her child, Seven missing her family, Riker mourning his, Worf reshaping his, Raffi pursuing hers. Jack Crusher is an organic Borg. He is just as much Locutus's legacy as he is Jean-Luc Picard's. So I'm calling it, like many other people are calling it, Picard versus Locutus in this final episode, final answer. Everything this season has in some way come back to family, so Locutus and Picard will battle for Jack's soul. May the best man win. By the way, I'm also positive we'll see the Enterprise D before all this is all over. These newfangled ships are all connected. Our crew is going to find out that Geordi has been refurbishing the D in Hangar Bay 12, and they'll use her to save the day. Take to the comments. Tell me your thoughts. But frankly, if you're still convinced it's the power raves or anything else, there is no reasoning with you. In fact, smash that dislike button if you disagree with my logic. But still, subscribe to my channel so I can rub it in your face when you're proven wrong. If you have enjoyed this video and want to help support the channel, slide me a super thanks or click join and become a member, like my very own Borganic Collective. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the review. Live long and prosper. Peace.